Let's review this book. Together let's take a look. Would you buy it or would you leave it? Let's review this book. Let's review this book. Together let's take a look. Would you like to keep it or would you let it go? Tell me in the comments below. Does it make the world a better place? Does it put a smile upon Mother Nature's face? Is it helping the animals to be free? Will it help us grow our empathy? Let's review this book. Together let's take a look. Would you like to keep it or would you let it go? Tell me in the comments below. Hello students, welcome to class. Today we're going to be looking at this book. This is a book that was taken out of one of those little mini libraries that people have at the edge of their driveways, where you can take a book and you can also leave a book. So when I go there, I leave a book, and this time I took this one because I noticed that it seemed to have a theme about animals. So we're going to look at it together, and we're going to decide whether we think this is a good book or a book that should be burned. Let's see what we got. So the first thing we see is some animals. And the first thing that strikes me is that these animals have humans on their backs, and they have some sort of straps around their nose area, around their ear area. There's another strap that goes from the nose area to the human. There also seems to be some sort of a saddle there. And this horse seems to be jumping over something, and we know that whenever there's a human on a horse's back, that this is animal exploitation, because horses don't want humans to be on their backs. They want to be with their families and with one another. So it alarms me right away, but we can see, who knows, maybe we're missing something here. On the front here, we see something about fence too wide to jump. So that is showing that they have some sort of care about the animal. But if you really care about the animal, you will not be exploiting them and using them as an object. Here we have a horse going through the water. Let's keep looking and see what we have. Now this says number 18, so I guess this is a series of different picture books. I'm not sure if they're all about animals, but let's see, first of all, when was this book written? This is from 1991, so it's possible that whatever's going on in here has changed, because that's quite a while ago. And in the table of contents here, we have something about equipment, rider's protection. Well, what about the horse's protection is the first thing I'm wondering. And then they have something about walking the course, steeplechase fence, a shark's teeth, I don't know what that is, bullfinch, coffin, that sounds awful. Anyway, let's keep looking. So they're talking about safe and successful cross-country performances depend upon the thorough training of horse and rider. Well, vegans don't believe in training horses. We believe in taking care of animals and not using them for entertainment. Confidence and experience builds up slowly, but confidence is easily destroyed. Before attempting any cross-country, the rider must have mastered the basics of riding on the flat and over fences with a good safe position, and the horse must be fit and well schooled. I'm not convinced that horses should be in any kind of school. I don't know why humans think that they need to abuse these animals and use them. Why not just leave them alone in the wild with their families? I don't know what it is in humans that seems to make them think that they can dominate these beautiful creatures. Here it says unbreakable rawhide leathers. So we can see that the saddle here is actually made from killing another animal and putting that animal, their dead skin, onto this one here. Look at these boots here, I don't know what this stuff is, more leather something here, and studs. I don't know why we are interfering with horses' feet instead of just leaving them alone. It says here, the horse's legs need protection against injury, either from hitting a fence or from one striking into the other. So why are we even putting horses into any kind of dangerous situation in the first place where they would need protection against injury? Leg bandages they're talking about now. I don't know why we need to bandage up any horses' legs at all. Why would we just put them in any kind of danger? Riders' protection and safety. Well, this is not our concern as vegans, because this rider would not even need any protection if he would just leave animals alone. Walking the course, they're talking about setting up this terrifying course for these animals. Why are we expecting them to perform? Animals are here with us on the planet, not for us. They are not objects made to perform. This is ridiculous. If this guy wants to perform, why doesn't he run and jump this fence by himself? And who are these people standing here? Why would anyone want to watch a horse being dominated like this? Would we ever do this to humans? Would we ever get smaller humans to ride on the backs of bigger humans and dominate them in this way? Tell them where to go, left, go right, jump over this thing. You can pee now. No, you can't poo now. You have to perform now. This is just, in my view, not a good book so far. I don't think that we're wanting to teach society's children or anyone else that they should be exploiting animals. This looks absolutely terrifying. I think if I was a horse, I would not want to be jumping over this just because some human is tapping their feet on me and forcing me to do this. This is literal forcing. For those of you who talk about vegans forcing you to be vegan, we are not forcing you to do anything. We're simply talking about it. We're encouraging you not to hurt animals, not to eat them, wear them, or use them. We are not forcing you to do anything except just to not hurt them. In this case, this man is actually forcing. This is physical force as opposed to just talking. What do we have here? On the approach, the rider should ride the horse strongly into his hand so that the horse has his hocks well under him. My goodness. How on earth did we ever end up in a situation where we are exploiting animals like this, forcing this animal to jump through bushes? Clearly, this horse does not want to do this, or he would be just doing this on his own. A horse has to be brave and barge his way through the top half of the fence. Horses don't need to be brave for us. Horses should be left alone. I don't know what this coffin thing is. A coffin is one of the most influential fences on a cross-country course. It consists of a ditch with a fence on either side. Lovely, just lovely. Running strongly in a short bounty canter. Imagine if somebody did this to you, jumped on your back, or somebody did this to dogs, sat on them and forced them to do these kinds of tricks of, it's not okay. It's just as not okay as it is to take lions out of the wild and force them to perform tricks in circuses, or tigers or elephants. There's no difference here. The horse needs a strong message that he must jump. He must jump. This is just barbaric. So, no, I don't think this is a good book. I'd like to know what your opinions are here. If you are riding horses, how on earth do you explain this? Many people say that they love horses, but then they use them as if they're objects. And it is something that I just don't understand. I don't know how you can get any fun out of dominating someone else who doesn't want to be dominated. Horses don't want to be removed from their families. They want to be left alone. They don't want their spirits broken from a young age, from the time that they are so little, and they are forced to walk in circles to be trained. Horses don't want to be dressed up with steel and with bits and rubber stops and running martingale attachments and breastplates. Good Lord. I don't get it. That's my opinion. I say don't buy this book. I think I'm going to burn it. What's your opinion? Let me know in the comments. If you find value in this channel, please like, subscribe, press the notification bell. Help me get the animals out of hell. All of them. Thanks for watching. Coming up on screen are going to be a bunch of other videos. Click on them, have a look, be curious. There's over 1,600 to choose from. And if you haven't yet started following my TikTok account, go ahead and look for that. My present TikTok account is called Music by That Vegan Teacher. Music by That Vegan Teacher on TikTok, and I have over 500,000 followers there now. Thank you. Take care. Bye for now.
Let's follow that vegan teacher on YouTube right now. Let's help her save every chicken, pig, and cow. Let's follow that